Hey, happy Monday. Sitting here in front of the building on the farm. Cows are up here. Pigs are already laying low for the day. It's a beautiful day. Uh, reading, I'm not reading this book right now, but I'm thinking about it. I'm reading this book, Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. I've written about it, I think, already the last couple days. But this is the original, Think and Grow Rich. Most people know this one. It's considered by many to be the first self-help book, although the Bible and other religious texts are pretty good self-help books as well, and they're much more ancient. Um, but was written in 1937, and is a guide for self-determination, but requiring the help of others. But it's the idea that we're sovereign and we can create things and we can think and grow rich He does talk a lot about financial success, but rich could mean many other types of abundance, and it can be an inside feeling as well as an external feeling. So the interesting thing is this book was published back in 37. This book he worked on and wrote back in 1938, but it was hidden and didn't get released and put out until 2011. And in this book, he talks about the obstacles from inside to getting this published and getting this out here. I didn't know, but he went out and asked for, requested $25,000 to get this book published and to get it out there for the first time. And he did that after a period of being paralyzed by fear, by doing what he calls drifting and not making progress, and drifting and letting the interviews that he had done with 500 successful people plus an analysis of 25,000 people that he deemed to be unsuccessful, which is what Andrew Carnegie told him to do. He did all that research, and then he let it sit for a period of time before, through some internal work, or might we say a miracle, he found the energy and courage and focus to sit down and write it down. And then once he had written the manuscript down, he went through another period of fear and am I enough, and what am I going to do, and you had to get out of that particular funk. So it's interesting. It's like the rest of the story, and you all being business builders and entrepreneurs, that you go through periods like that, or I'm sure you have gone through periods like that, or you and I work on that in our coaching, or you bring that into our mastermind groups. You feel stuck. There's something inside that you want to get out. There's something inside that you want to create, build in business and in life, relationships with your family, fitness, health, whatever it is. There's things that you want, but you get stuck and you drift. He calls it drifting. And he says the devil is inside us and causes us to drift. And he says that, he really gets at this idea of my thinking, and he gets at the idea of universal consciousness or God. And he gets at the idea that when we can slow down and build our consciousness, that we can tap into so much more. We can tap into so much abundance. And when we slow down and we get together with another person and share our vision and dream with them, and that they put aside their own ego and things that they want for a time to collaborate with us, that is the mastermind. The mastermind is where two or more people are gathered. Two or more minds are connected in parallel, working on a challenge, carrying a vision or a dream. So in our Business Builder Camp mastermind groups, I often say, I think by speaking out your vision and dream and what you want to everybody, then we all get to carry it for that bit of time. And of course, then everybody goes back and, your own thoughts take over what you want to create. But for periods of time, you suspend that, you remember what the other person wanted, you get caught up on what they wanted and what has happened, you help a little bit more, and then we all kind of move forward, all boats rise. So it's pretty exciting to read this 1938 text that got released in 2011. And I encourage you to take some time today to sit down and remember and get clear on what you want, even if it hasn't happened yet, even if a bunch of fears and garbage are getting in your way. Talk to you soon.